Daily Horoscope for Aries. May 23, 2025 today marks a significant turning point for you, Aries, as the Sun in Gemini forms a stimulating sextile with your ruling planet Mars. This cosmic alignment ignites your natural fire and ambition, creating perfect conditions for intellectual pursuits and communication breakthroughs. Your mind is especially sharp today, making this an excellent time for presentations, important conversations, or putting your ideas forward. With Mercury positioned in your communication sector, your words carry extra weight and influence. People are not only listening to what you have to say, but they're genuinely impressed by your insights. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an idea or make a request, this cosmic doorway is wide open. Your persuasive abilities are at their peak, allowing you to win others over to your perspective with remarkable ease. Venus is currently dancing through your financial sector, bringing opportunities for monetary gain. Today specifically highlights unexpected financial opportunities that may come through networking or social connections. Keep your ears open for tips or leads that could translate into profitable ventures. There's also a strong indication that a past investment or effort might finally bear fruit today. The moon in Libra today activates your relationship house, bringing emotional focus to your partnerships, both personal and professional. This creates an interesting dynamic. With your heightened personal energy, you're simultaneously self-motivated and highly aware of others' needs. This balance allows you to collaborate effectively while still maintaining your signature Aries leadership style. Jupiter's continuing journey through your sign is amplifying everything in your life right now, Aries. Today, this expansive energy particularly enhances your confidence and personal presence. You're likely to make strong first impressions and command attention in any room you enter. This is not about ego, but about authentic self-expression that naturally draws others to you. Saturn's position is bringing structure to your subconscious mind and inner world. Today, you may experience important insights about patterns in your life that have been operating below your awareness. These realizations, while potentially challenging to face, offer tremendous growth potential if you're willing to do some inner work. Uranus in your resource sector continues to bring unexpected developments to your financial situation. Today may reveal a surprising new way to utilize your talents or assets that hadn't occurred to you before. Stay flexible and open to unconventional approaches to creating stability and abundance. Neptune's foggy influence touches your spiritual sector today, which could manifest as either profound inspiration or mild confusion about your path. The key is to trust your intuition without forcing clarity. Sometimes the most important insights emerge from allowing uncertainty to exist without rushing to conclusions. Pluto's transformative energy is intensifying your career ambitions, and today brings a power play or significant shift in your professional environment. You might find yourself navigating complex political waters, but your natural Aries courage serves you well in these situations. Stand your ground on essential matters while choosing your battles wisely. Chiron, the wounded healer, continues its journey through your sign, making today potentially sensitive regarding personal insecurities or old wounds. However, this is also an opportunity for profound healing if you acknowledge these tender spots rather than pushing through them with typical Aries force. In terms of health and vitality, today's Mars-Sun connection gives you abundant energy, but be mindful not to overextend yourself. Channel this dynamism into focused efforts rather than scattered activities. Your physical vitality is strong, though you might be prone to tension headaches if you don't balance mental stimulation with physical release. For Aries in romantic relationships, today brings passionate energy and the potential for meaningful conversations that deepen your connection. Single Aries might find themselves attracting attention effortlessly, with potential introductions coming through intellectual or educational contexts. Your career sees positive momentum today, particularly in areas requiring initiative and fresh thinking. Leadership opportunities may suddenly appear, and your ability to make quick, sound decisions is highlighted. Trust your instincts in professional matters, as they're especially well attuned today. The day's numerological vibration adds an interesting layer to your experience, Aries. May 23, 2025, reduces to a 3, 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1, which resonates with creative expression, communication, and optimism, perfectly complementing the cosmic energies affecting you. A word of caution. With all this stimulating energy, you might find yourself impatient with slower-moving individuals or processes. Practice compassion, and remember that not everyone moves at your natural rapid pace. This small adjustment will prevent unnecessary conflicts and allow you to maintain the positive momentum of the day. Your color of power today is electric blue, which will help you channel your mental energy constructively while maintaining calm clarity. Carrying or wearing blue topaz would also harmonize well with today's specific vibration for your sign. To make the most of today's promising aspects, start your morning with dynamic physical movement to ground your energy, followed by setting clear intentions for what you wish to accomplish. The hours between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. offer your peak performance window, making this the ideal time for your most important activities. Remember, Aries, while today's cosmic climate is particularly favorable for you, your fiery spirit and courageous approach to life are always your greatest assets. Use today's special energy boost to advance your dreams with your characteristic boldness and enthusiasm. The stars are aligning to support your natural tendencies toward leadership and pioneering action. The cosmic landscape for Aries on May 23, 2025, reveals a fascinating array of planetary influences shaping your day. With the sun firmly established in Gemini, there's an intellectual energy permeating your communication sector. This solar position highlights your third house of communication, short trips, siblings, and immediate environment. For you, Aries, this means your mind is particularly sharp and your communicative abilities are enhanced. You're likely finding yourself more curious, adaptable, and eager to exchange ideas than usual. Mercury, the planet of communication and thought processes, joins the sun in Gemini, creating a powerful doubling effect in your third house. This placement amplifies your already enhanced communication skills, making this an exceptional day for any form of expression, negotiations, or intellectual pursuits. Your words carry particular weight today, Aries, so use them wisely and purposefully. This is an excellent time for writing, public speaking, or crucial conversations. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and values, is positioned in Cáncer on this day, activating your fourth house of home, family, and emotional foundations. This placement brings a nurturing quality to your domestic life and relationships with family members. You may feel a stronger desire to beautify your living space or host gatherings in your home. Emotional connections with loved ones take on special significance, and you might find yourself more sentimental than usual, an interesting contrast to your typically forward-driving Aries nature. Most significantly for you, Aries, your ruling planet Mars is positioned in Libra, creating an interesting opposition to your sign. This placement activates your seventh house of partnerships and one-on-one relationships. When your cosmic warrior, Mars, is in the sign of balance and harmony, it creates a fascinating dynamic where your natural assertiveness seeks expression through cooperation rather than competition. You may feel torn between taking direct action and considering others' needs. This is actually a growth opportunity, teaching you to find strength in diplomacy and collaboration. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, is currently traveling through Virgo, influencing your sixth house of daily work, health routines, and service. This beneficial giant is expanding possibilities in your everyday life, particularly regarding work projects and wellness initiatives. You might find that your workload is increasing, but so are the rewards and recognition. Pay attention to opportunities for improving health routines. Jupiter in this position favors sustainable approaches to physical well-being that align with your fiery Aries constitution. Saturn, the cosmic taskmaster, continues its journey through Pisces, affecting your 12th house of the subconscious, spiritual matters, and hidden challenges. This is a profound, but sometimes difficult transit that's been asking you to do serious inner work. Today's position highlights the need to address any subconscious patterns or fears that may be limiting your progress. Saturn here demands spiritual discipline and emotional honesty, not always easy for action-oriented Aries who prefers dealing with tangible realities. Uranus, the planet of sudden changes and innovation, is positioned in Gemini, joining the Sun and Mercury in your communication sector. This creates a particularly electric quality to your thought processes and conversations today. Expect unexpected insights, perhaps even moments of genius. Your mind is operating at high speed, making connections that might normally elude you. While this energy can be somewhat erratic, it's extremely fertile ground for creative thinking and problem solving. Neptune continues its long journey through Aries, a once-in-a-lifetime transit that's profoundly reshaping your identity and sense of self. With Neptune in your first house, you're experiencing both the inspiring and confusing aspects of this mystical planet. Today's position highlights the spiritual dimensions of your self-expression. You may find yourself more sensitive than usual to environmental energies and the emotions of others. Your intuition is particularly strong, and dreams or meditative states could provide valuable guidance. Pluto, the planet of transformation and hidden power, is positioned in Aquarius, influencing your 11th house of friendships, social networks, and long-term goals. This position continues a long-term process of revolutionizing how you approach group dynamics and your place within collective endeavors. Today's specific aspects highlight potential power dynamics within your social circles. You might become aware of ways you need to assert your authentic self within groups while still honoring collective goals. The moon, representing your emotional landscape and instinctual responses, is in Leo on May 23, 2025, illuminating your 5th house of creativity, pleasure, romance, and self-expression. This lunar position harmonizes beautifully with your fiery Aries nature, creating a day where your passionate approach to life feels supported and appreciated. Your creative impulses are particularly strong, and there's a dramatic, even theatrical quality to how you express yourself. This is an excellent day for creative projects, romantic endeavors, or activities that bring you joy. On May 23, 2025, Aries natives will experience a significant shift in their communication patterns as Mercury forms a favorable trine with your ruling planet Mars. This powerful alignment opens channels for clear, direct expression that's typically characteristic of your fire sign nature, but with an added layer of eloquence you don't always access. Your words carry unusual weight today, allowing you to articulate complex ideas with remarkable precision and conviction. There's a natural flow to your speech patterns that makes others more receptive to your perspective, even those who might typically resist your viewpoints. This is an excellent day for important discussions, presentations, or any situation requiring persuasive communication. The Gemini sun amplifies your already quick mental processes, giving you the ability to think on your feet and respond to challenges with impressive verbal agility. You'll find yourself making connections between seemingly unrelated concepts, leading to innovative solutions and creative breakthroughs in your thinking. Social media interactions prove particularly fruitful, as your digital communication carries the same magnetic quality as your in-person exchanges. However, be mindful that with Jupiter forming a slight square to your communication sector, there's a tendency to overextend your promises or exaggerate claims without intending to mislead. This subtle influence requires conscious management. Take a moment to pause before making definitive statements. The lunar position today heightens your emotional intelligence, allowing you to read between the lines in conversations. You'll detect subtleties in tone and nonverbal cues that might normally escape your notice. This enhanced perception helps you navigate potentially tense exchanges with greater diplomacy than usual. For Aries in creative fields, this is an exceptionally productive day for writing, public speaking, or any form of artistic expression. Ideas that have been percolating in your subconscious now find clear pathways to expression. Your authentic voice emerges with unusual force and clarity. Those working in educational settings will find their teaching abilities particularly effective, as complex concepts can be broken down into accessible components with remarkable ease. For business negotiations, your typically direct approach gains nuance without losing its characteristic Aryan power. You'll strike the perfect balance between assertiveness and consideration, opening doors that might otherwise remain closed. Venus' position relative to your communication house indicates that your words carry additional charm today, softening your normally forthright delivery in ways that make others more receptive. This is particularly valuable in romantic contexts, where expressing vulnerability leads to deeper connections rather than feeling like exposure. The evening hours bring a slight shift as the moon changes signs, potentially introducing more emotional content to your communications. This transition favors heart-to-heart conversations and expressions of genuine feeling, perhaps revealing aspects of yourself you normally keep guarded. If writing or journaling is part of your practice, tonight offers exceptional clarity for capturing your innermost thoughts. Mars in your creative sector amplifies your capacity for original expression throughout the day, bringing a distinctive Aries signature to whatever you produce. Your words carry your unmistakable energy, yet with a refinement that appeals to a broader audience than usual. For those involved in marketing, advertising, or public relations, this planetary alignment offers a perfect opportunity to craft messaging that resonates both authentically and widely. Virtual communications are particularly favored today, with digital platforms serving as effective channels for your ideas. Any podcast appearances, video presentations, or live stream events will showcase your communication skills at their best, potentially expanding your audience or influence significantly. Today, Aries, the cosmic cash flow looks particularly interesting as the sun in Gemini illuminates your third house of communication and local connections. This placement creates a perfect opportunity for networking that leads to financial gain. The ability to articulate your worth and pitch your ideas with confidence could open doors to unexpected income streams. Mars, your ruling planet, forms a supportive aspect with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance. This powerful combination amplifies your natural entrepreneurial spirit and gives you the courage to take calculated risks that others might shy away from. Your intuition about money matters is especially sharp today, allowing you to spot opportunities that others might miss. Venus influences your sector of earned income, suggesting that your personal charm could be leveraged to secure financial agreements. Don't be surprised if a casual conversation turns into a profitable connection. Your social skills are your greatest asset today when it comes to improving your financial position. Jupiter's expansive energy potentially brings unexpected windfalls or opportunities. Pay attention to communications from foreign contacts or opportunities involving education, publishing, or legal matters, as these sectors show particular promise for financial growth. Saturn's influence reminds you to maintain discipline with your resources. While opportunities abound, discernment is key. Not every shiny prospect deserves your investment. The planets favor those who do their due diligence before committing funds. Mercury, the messenger planet, enhances your ability to negotiate and close deals today. If you've been waiting for the right moment to ask for a raise, pitch a project, or finalize a contract, the cosmic forces support these endeavors now. Your words carry extra persuasive power, particularly in writing or digital communications. Uranus brings an element of surprise to your financial sector. An unexpected opportunity might arise through technology, innovation, or forward-thinking collaborations. Don't dismiss unconventional ideas or modern approaches to wealth building. They could be your ticket to increased prosperity. Neptune's subtle influence on your financial intuition is worth noting today. You may receive insights about investments or business decisions through dreams or gut feelings. While you should always verify with practical research, don't ignore these subtle nudges from your subconscious. Pluto's transformative energy touches your career sector, suggesting that power moves made today could have long-lasting impacts on your earning potential. This is an excellent time to consider how you might restructure your income sources for greater autonomy and growth potential. The North Node points toward your financial destiny today, highlighting lessons about self-worth and how it connects to material prosperity. Recognizing your talents and charging appropriately for them is not just good business, it's aligned with your spiritual growth path. For Aries entrepreneurs, today presents particularly fertile ground for launching new products or services. The planetary alignment supports bold moves and innovative approaches. Consider how your unique Aries drive can be channeled into ventures that fill an unmet market need. Financial partnerships receive beneficial aspects today. If you've been considering joining forces with someone to pool resources or skills, the cosmic climate supports such collaborations. Just ensure that agreements clearly outline responsibilities and profit-sharing arrangements to avoid future complications. Real estate or home-based business ventures may present opportunities worth exploring. Property investments or modifications to your living space that could increase its value deserve consideration under today's planetary influences. Technology-related investments receive favorable aspects. Your pioneering Aries nature is well-suited to recognize cutting-edge opportunities before they become mainstream. Consider where your risk tolerance and innovative thinking might give you an advantage in emerging markets. For employed Aries individuals, today's planetary positions suggest positive developments regarding bonuses, commissions, or performance reviews. Your natural leadership qualities are likely to be recognized, potentially translating to material rewards or increased responsibility that positions you for future advancement. Regarding passive income streams, the stars indicate potential through creative works, intellectual property, or digital assets. If you've been developing content or products that can generate ongoing revenue, today's energy supports taking steps to monetize these efforts. Debt-related matters receive beneficial aspects today. If you've been working to reduce liabilities, you might discover a more effective strategy or refinancing opportunity. Alternatively, you may find that strategic borrowing for investment purposes could work in your favor under current conditions. The influence of Chiron, the wounded healer, touches on your relationship with money and success. Past financial wounds or limiting beliefs about wealth may surface for healing. Recognizing these patterns allows you to transform them into strengths, removing invisible barriers to your prosperity. Tax, inheritance, or insurance matters might bring unexpected benefits today. Review policies or structures that affect your long-term financial security, as adjustments made now could yield significant advantages down the road. For Aries on May 23, 2025, your fortunate areas shine with remarkable clarity. The sun, having just entered Gemini, creates an intellectual awakening in your communication sector, making this an exceptionally favorable day for expressing your ideas and connecting with others on a mental level. Jupiter forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Mars, amplifying your natural leadership qualities and creating unexpected opportunities in professional settings. This powerful alignment particularly favors presentations, negotiations, and any situation where your authentic voice needs to be heard. The cosmos is essentially handing you a microphone today. Use it wisely. Financial fortunate areas emerge through unexpected sources, particularly through networking connections that may seem casual but hold profound potential. Pay special attention to conversations around midday when Venus aspects your career house, potentially bringing a valuable mentor or supporter into your orbit. Your physical energy receives a significant boost from this Mars-Jupiter connection, making athletic pursuits, outdoor activities, and any endeavor requiring stamina particularly blessed today. The morning hours between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. mark your most fortunate time window for launching important initiatives or having crucial conversations. Locations associated with education, transportation, or community gathering spaces carry fortunate energy for you today. A library, transportation hub, or neighborhood cafe could become the backdrop for a serendipitous encounter. Regarding relationships, your fortunate area lies in establishing connections with individuals who share your intellectual interests, but perhaps challenge your perspectives in stimulating ways. The moon's position in Leo amplifies your creative expression, making artistic pursuits, romantic gestures, and playful activities especially favored. For Aries parents, quality time with children proves particularly rewarding and illuminating today. Technology-related matters receive a fortunate boost, an ideal day for launching digital projects, making important online connections, or solving persistent technical issues. The color blue carries particularly fortunate energy for you today. Incorporating it into your attire or environment could subtly enhance your natural charisma. Objects associated with communication pens, phones, computers serve as fortunate talismans. Your most fortunate mindset today involves balancing your natural Aries impulsiveness with the thoughtful, curious energy of Gemini season. Act with deliberate spontaneity rather than reactive impulse. Trust unusual ideas that come through inspired conversations, as they contain seeds of future opportunities. Pay attention to recurring numbers or symbols that appear throughout your day. The universe speaks through patterns during this highly intuitive period for Aries. Your fortunate direction today points east, where new beginnings and fresh perspectives await your characteristic Aries courage. The social landscape for Aries today is particularly vibrant as several planets form significant alignments affecting your connection sphere. With the Sun firmly in Gemini, illuminating your communication sector, you're naturally more magnetic in social situations than usual. Your words carry special weight today, making it an excellent time to network, reach out to friends, or even reconnect with those you've lost touch with. Mars, your planetary ruler, forms a favorable aspect with Jupiter, significantly amplifying your social confidence. This cosmic combination makes you the life of any gathering, whether virtual or in person. People are naturally drawn to your enthusiastic energy and direct approach today. If you've been hesitant about joining a new group or community, this planetary support provides the perfect backdrop for taking that leap. The moon's position in Aquarius today activates your 11th house of friendships and social networks, highlighting group activities and collaborative endeavors. This lunar influence strengthens your desire for meaningful connections rather than superficial interactions. You may find yourself gravitating toward individuals who share your visionary outlook or humanitarian interests. Venus, in a harmonious angle to Neptune, adds a magical quality to your social encounters. There's a dreamy, almost mystical element to connections formed today. You might experience moments of surprising synchronicity or instant understanding with someone you've just met. This planetary combination often indicates the potential meeting of a soul connection or the deepening of existing bonds through shared ideals and compassion. Your social intelligence is particularly heightened today as Mercury forms a supportive aspect with Saturn. This grants you the rare ability to combine charm with substance. You're not just making an impression, but creating lasting connections based on mutual respect and intellectual understanding. Business networking is especially favored under this influence. A subtle tension between Pluto and your natal Aries placements suggests potential power dynamics arising in social situations. Be mindful of your naturally competitive nature. Not every interaction needs to establish dominance. The most rewarding connections today will come from cooperation rather than competition. For single Aries, this cosmic landscape suggests potential romantic connections arising through friends or social gatherings. The line between friendship and something more might blur beautifully today. For attached Aries, introducing your partner to your wider social circle or engaging in group activities together strengthens your bond. Digital connections are especially highlighted with Uranus influence in your communication sector. An unexpected message or social media interaction could open doors to exciting new circles or opportunities. Don't dismiss casual online exchanges, they may develop into something more significant. The North Node's position suggests that connections made today align with your soul's evolutionary path. Pay attention to people who challenge your thinking or expose you to new perspectives. They may be playing an important role in your personal development journey. By day's end, as the moon forms its final aspects, you may feel a profound sense of belonging and connection that transcends ordinary social pleasantries. The relationships you nurture today have the potential to support your boldest ambitions while also providing emotional sustenance for your fiery Aries spirit. As fiery Aries, today's cosmic landscape offers you both challenges and opportunities that require thoughtful navigation. With Mars forming a 10th square to Saturn, you might feel like your natural forward momentum is being restricted or delayed. This isn't the universe working against you. It's actually providing a valuable chance to refine your approach. Rather than pushing forcefully against obstacles, take time this morning to outline your priorities and create a structured plan. Your naturally impulsive energy benefits tremendously from this disciplined framework today. The moon in practical Virgo amplifies your ability to handle details that you might normally overlook, making this an excellent day to tackle tasks requiring precision and attention to detail. Venus's harmonious aspect to your ruling planet, Mars ignites your charm and magnetic appeal, especially in professional situations. Use this to your advantage in meetings or presentations, but be mindful not to come across as overly aggressive. Mercury in Gemini activates your communication sector, giving your words extra impact. However, with Neptune's influence, be explicit rather than assuming others understand your intentions. Physically, pay attention to your head and face area, Aries's ruled body parts. A tension headache might develop if you push too hard without breaks. Consider incorporating short meditation sessions between tasks to release accumulated stress. Your competitive drive is heightened today, but Jupiter's position suggests greater rewards will come through collaboration rather than solo efforts. Reach out to potential allies who complement your strengths. This evening, resist the urge to initiate new projects despite your surging energy levels. Instead, use this time for strategic planning and visualization of tomorrow's actions. The day's planetary configuration particularly supports clearing mental clutter. Writing down thoughts before bed will significantly improve your sleep quality and prepare you for tomorrow's opportunities. Remember that patience doesn't come naturally to your sign, but today it serves as your superpower. The seeds you carefully plant today will grow more robustly than those rushed into unsuitable ground. Trust the cosmic timing. Your signature boldness will be needed again soon, but today calls for the courage to proceed methodically and with purpose. Daily Horoscope for Aries. May 23, 2025 today marks a significant turning point for you, Aries.